Edwards out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Horford. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Okogie in at the 4 spot. Here is Edwards after the basket by Boston. Russell passes to Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than goes around.
And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Here's Russell with the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack. And there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Schroeder hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Towns with creativity and explosive.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Schroeder passes to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it.
Okogie's defense is top tier. He never stops working and causing problems at that end of the floor.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Russell dishes to Towns. Russell kicks to Towns. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Nobody near Schroeder. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. It's Edwards on the wing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell passes to Okogie. Up and in on the layup.
Well, watch how Okogie powers his way to the finish. Rushes off the contact like it's not there and gets it to go down.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Williams, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Minnesota has possession following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Edwards. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now Edwards. After the missed 3 from Dennis Schroeder. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Josh Okogie. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Malik Beasley in for Edwards. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Cantor, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Richardson, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it back. Pritchard, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Tatum. 10th in scoring. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Here's Vanderbilt over Williams. Kicks it out to Beasley. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Beasley dishes to Beverley. That 3 off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice move. That shot off the mark. And the Celtics going the other way now.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Tatum no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Williams. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Celtics trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Richardson kicks to Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beverly finds Prince. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Beasley. The baseline J off the mark. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. One of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, and his Cantor breaks down the impact of that particular play.
It was an extra position, and it's demoralized the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now for the Celtics. You've got Horford. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. The Timberwolves shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. The drive by Russell. Towns, good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside, in a lot of people's view, remain. David, thanks.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Boston trailing. Outside, Smart. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Shoots it. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Smart, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. This ball movement by Boston. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Back to Russell. The three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okogie's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams with a clean look. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Minnesota leading by 4. Towns in the corner. Over Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
First free throw is good. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell.
The steal then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Cantor. Now the pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Back to Williams. The feed to Cantor. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Williams finds Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's Prince on the wing. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
To the paint. And Cantor throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Towns gets it to go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pritchard passes to Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Towns. Oh, beat is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good moment.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Great to see you. And speaking of great,
he's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
All right, let's go over the first half now. And enough of our shenanigans. It's time to send you back courtside for the second half.
Shenanigans. You know what, Shaq? You're a world.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. And it's Taurean Prince. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Okogie in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Schroeder, takes it inside. That shot, no good. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Russell against Schroeder to the left side wing. Left side, Towns. Rebound, Boston. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Smart, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got 8 points.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Williams with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Schroeder finds Williams. Over Towns. Williams' shot is off.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
You know, as young as Malik Beasley is, it's really been impressive to see how quickly he's adapted to the pro game. For some guys, it's a struggle, but I think he found his footing fairly easy.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Horford.
All
right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves center.
Minnesota making some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Prince, and it's Noel in for Beasley. Russell passes to Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up with the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Shakes him. Williams. And the rejection by Towns.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Noel passes to Towns, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Third team
And when
foul.
Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Schroeder with the ball. Passes it to Horford. Lets it go with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Edwards.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Driving inside. Count that one.
Jason.
Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics.
As a young man, Towns was as impressive as a student as he was as an athlete. I mean, he graduated high school with almost a 4.0 GPA, and in his last semester at Kentucky, he did have a 4.0 GPA. And that was studying kinesiology. That's no easy major, folks.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's McDaniels in for Noel.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Reed kicks to Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Celtics trail by 3.
2 minutes.
Outside, Smart. For 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Smart's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Outside, Tatum. Schroeder outside. Horford kicks to Williams. Schroeder outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Vanderbilt with the block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Minnesota making some changes. Prince is checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. Richardson, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting foul.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Inside. Reed with the block.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Beverly wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Richardson left side. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And we'll get it going. And it's to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Neesmith. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Beasley for 3. And Kanter pulls it down. Celtics trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Beasley. Richardson the pass to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kanter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets.
In that game against Brooklyn, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Beasley with it. Williams picks him up. Prince dishes to Beasley. To the inside. Reed kicks to Layman. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Pritchard. Dishes it to Kanter. Intercepted. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for Prince. Noel comes in for Malik Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Tatum comes in for Neesmith. And Smart subbed in for Josh Richardson.
Lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Okogie comes in for Jake Layman. And it's McDaniels in for Noel. And then for Boston, Horford comes in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. And the shot goes in. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Whistle from long range. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Russell against Tatum. Here's McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The pass to Okogie. He kicks to Russell. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Who wants a free t-shirt?
Timberwolves leading by 4. Stolen by Smart. Tatum finds Williams. Back to Tatum. Schroeder against Russell. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Tatum.
Velvety touch on the floater. It's clear Schroeder has a ton of confidence in his ability to score.
So looking it over. Wants to get it to Smart and does. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers. Game-changing, momentum shifting, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Schroeder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Give credit to Schroeder. Tremendous on the drive, using his strength to get to the line.
Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stretch for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Andrew Beverly is checked in for McDaniels. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Beverly finds Edwards. Passes to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. There's another thing.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Boston now. They've scored 10 straight. Schroeder, left side. Outside Tatum. The dish to Williams. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. For 3 at Kobe. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Third team foul.
A savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
At the line for 3.
He makes the second free throw, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Smart. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Down low. Here's Towns. Feeds it to Edwards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Towns with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Minnesota with the ball. A 2-point game. Russell passes to Towns. From the arc. Can't get the three to fall. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Dennis Schroeder taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
Position, all eyes on the in my composition, what a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze, I clean the whip.